Good evening, everybody, and welcome. We are here. It is Thursday again, and Eagles coming off a huge win on Monday night. Huge win on Monday night against the Giants. And, you know, kind of what we saw was a completely different Eagles team. And it's exciting. It's exciting to see them. A completely different defensive look than we saw. They had a pass rush. You know, the secondary played pretty well. Maxwell had a couple, slip-ups here and there, holding Beckham and throwing him on the ground before the ball's thrown. But, you kind of expect that from Maxwell now. But the biggest question that I have is still Sam Bradford. It's still Sam Bradford, And it's kind of seeming like this is what you're going to get from him. You're going to get 1 to 2 picks a game. He's going to throw for 280 to 300, 350 a game. He's going to give you a couple touchdowns. But the picks are going to kill you. But if your defense can create turnovers like that, then, you give Bradford more of an opportunity to create offense. You're going to be more of a successful football team. Welcome back, Kai. You took a little hiatus there.
Yeah, it was a hiatus. I traveled the country a little bit, tasted a little bit of aged wine.
There you go.
Yeah, had a good time.
There you go. What were you doing? You had an interview, right?
Yeah,
for dental school.
Yeah, had an interview. Went very, very well. Looking good. But I'm here to talk Eagles.
All right. Well, let's see what you saw on Monday night. I know you had to study, but what did you see on Monday night? Now, the day after or 2 days after, I was taking a nap, and you woke me up with your Bradford rant. I heard that.
Bradford rant?
Yeah, you were screaming.
Oh, Bradford's terrible. Bradford's terrible.
Yeah. So go ahead. Elaborate a little bit. What'd you see from Sammy?
You see, I mean, it was hard. I mean, the Giants. I didn't think the Giants were going to play that bad. I mean, that was not a good football. That was the sloppiest football game I think I've watched all year.
Yeah.
Although it was nice to see the millions and millions of dollars that we paid DeMarco Murray. He finally had a game over 100 yards.
It's about time.
And I don't know. This team is so confusing to me.
They're inconsistent.
Yeah,
they're very inconsistent.
See, my only thing is when you watch them on offense, it just I see the same things every single week. I mean,
yeah.
It's almost like they're not adapting to the team they're playing. Like, I don't know how many screen passes, check down passes, swing passes you can run in one. As a team. I mean.
Yeah, we were watching the game, and you were saying, "Oh, here comes swing pass."
I was calling the swing passes. I mean, it's very obvious they love to run the swing pass, but
yeah, they do.
Maybe that's the Chip Kelly offense. What do we know? They won. I don't think they're going to win this week, but
you don't. We'll get to that with the picks.
We'll get to that later.
But looking ahead to Carolina now, I mean, I'm on the opposite side of you. I think they looked pretty good. They are an inconsistent football team, but they have put 3 straight games together that have looked better than the first 3. They have. They're starting to get a little bit of a run game going. Murray was pretty successful, and it's kind of funny. Chip Kelly, not Chip Kelly. DeMarco Murray said he should be getting more touches, and then Chip Kelly said, okay, we'll give you 22 carries, and then we'll give you 20 carries, and he has great games back-to-back.
You see, I can completely agree with what everyone's saying with, Murray had, Clay thinks this too. Let Clay go next, but last year for the Cowboys, he was, running in between the tackles every play. Yeah. That 4th down play, was it 4th down, where they handed them the ball off, and they tried to do like a lead outside of tackles? That's not his game. Was it 4th down? I think they turned it over on 4th down. Was it
that was the Giants.
Was it the Giants?
It was the Giants. They gave it to Jennings, and we were sitting there talking about it, and
whatever.
You said, why would you give?
My point being, though, I don't even think that he looks comfortable. Yeah, he had over 100 yards, but I mean, from what we've seen in the weeks leading up to this, I still don't think he's comfortable. I don't think he likes getting the ball to shotgun because he doesn't get to hit the ball.
No, he doesn't.
I mean, now Shady was completely different, but it's Chip Kelly's offense, not ours.
And we saw John Gruden kind of show why Murray is not really that successful running the ball to shotgun. He drew the little diagram. He's not that. He doesn't accelerate very well, so he needs to be 7 yards deep and hit the hole.
If you looked at the couple of the good runs he had, out of shotgun, when he gets the ball, he's not shifting back and forth. He's running in a straight line towards the corner.
Or he's a run to the tackle and a cutback.
Yep.
That's what he does.
And, if you remember like the last year, Shady gets to the line of scrimmage, not even moving.
Right.
And then he's made, and his eyes. I mean, but they're different runners. I mean, they got different, they got different niches, and Clay.
Well, Clay just walked in. He's a little late.
Everybody. My thing, listening to you guys talk here before I get a word in, is the two types of runners they are. DeMarco's a one-cut runner. Right. Shady's a guy who likes to be in space. So taking the ball from the shotgun, he's already got 5 yards of space, and then he can make a defensive tackle miss. He can make anybody miss. DeMarco's a guy that likes to take one cut, not juke anybody out. He likes to take one cut, deceive the linebackers, get through the hole.
Well,
get
he
upfield.
wants to hit the line of scrimmage at full speed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Agreed. But my thing was he was hitting the holes outside the tackles and making one cut back towards the middle linebacker and breaking a couple runs. So it looks like he's starting to get more comfortable with this scheme.
Yeah, I think part of it is the offensive line. They're starting to come together as a group, and starting to figure out each other.
Even with the injuries.
Yeah. Let's switch gears to the defensive side of the ball now. After that first drive, Beckham went right down Eli went right down the field 5 for 5, or he was 10 for first 10.
Yeah.
And Beckham looked like he was going to go off, and then here they go again, right down the field. It looks like it's going to be 14-0, and all of a sudden D'Amico Ryans makes the play of the game and pretty much saves the game, because that would have been 14-0, and who knows what would happen after that.
Turning point in the game, and it's a defining moment in the season. Hopefully,
Can we talk about the pick six that?
It's horrible.
Yeah,
that was
bad.
and there's no. I don't think it was a bad throw. I question the play call. He was on the right hash, and he threw the ball all the way to the left. You know how much time? It would have hit him right in the chest. It was good. If you want to talk about a good pass, decision making and play call. That was the Giants lost. They lost themselves that game. They played awful.
Yeah, but typically when you see a ball thrown from the right hash to all the way to the left side, you typically see the wide receiver come towards the quarterback first screen. He kind of sat there. Yeah. I think it was Dwayne Harris, former Cowboy.
We'll take it, right?
If Nolan Carroll's getting a pick six, I'll take that.
Seems to think that it was the Giants' offense playing horrible, correct?
No, they had a pass rush. I think part of it was because their secondary and linebackers were able to cover the receivers.
Well, Maxwell wasn't covering anybody.
Maxwell was holding.
He was. But it happens on every play. It happens.
Yeah.
It's the way it is.
But the defense looked phenomenal.
They did. How many sacks do they have? 4 or 5.
Again,
a couple fumbles from Eli. Had 3 turnovers.
It's nice.
This is the hardest team to analyze.
It is.
They are literally the hardest team to analyze. there's
because of the inconsistency.
Yeah, there's just no consistency.
This Sunday's a good test because this Carolina team is 5-0, and I'll be honest, I didn't think they were any good, Carolina. I really didn't, but they went into Seattle and proved something. They came back from down in the fourth quarter. Cam took them back and beat the Seahawks. Not the Seahawks are great. They're 2-4.
Yeah,
they're not anything special, to be honest with you.
I want to see how they decide to contain this offense the Panthers had this week.
That's the biggest thing. Because the thing is, the difference is with Cam Newton that they haven't played yet is a quarterback that can run around, and if they get some type of a pass rush, Cam Newton can run. He can get out of it and run away. Yeah. And now they have to have a linebacker on him. I think Jordan Hicks can do it. I think Barwin can do it. I think if Kendricks played, he practiced fully yesterday. I think he can do it. And Alonzo also practiced yesterday, but I don't think he's going to come back.
They said not until after the bye week.
I don't think he's
likely.
Yeah, even if Kendricks comes back, you think one of the linebackers that we have can stick Olsen?
I think that's going to be Jordan Hicks' job.
It's tough. But they don't have any outside threats.
I tell you what, if I'm Ted Ginn Jr.
Unless he has he's not a good route runner.
Well, guess what?
He's a go route guy.
Guess what? Maxwell says you run straight down the field, slip me a 20 on the way by, and guess what? Yeah,
I think they'll have Carroll. Carroll's a little faster than Maxwell. Yeah, Maxwell can't run very well. So we saw that.
What can Maxwell do well?
Beckham had a bad hamstring. It was just burning Maxwell all night. He wasn't even close. But yeah, hey, 3-3. They're atop the division now, and they're back in the driver's seat. They are. I got to give them credit. They worked out of a pretty big hole.
See, but my thing, it's hard to get excited because when. I love, I'm a Philly fan through and through, but, you got to see that at the end of the tunnel, they get to the playoffs, I mean, you need a miracle to make a run in the playoffs with this team.
This is where I'm going to disagree.
With Bradford. You need a miracle. It all falls back on the quarterback.
I'm going to disagree, though, because you're going to see, if you were to rank the NFC teams today, it would be the Packers, and then arguably the Panthers at second, and then the Cardinals at third. Arguably, you can swap those two. So this week, Sunday night, you're going to really see the Eagles' schemes, the Eagles' squad tested against a top team in the NFC.
Yeah.
That's what I said. This is a good test. This is a great test for them.
You're saying that they're not a playoff team, but let's wait till after Sunday.
I think they're a playoff team, but they're not. I just don't. They're not going to beat Arizona, and they're not. They might not beat Carolina. They're not going to beat Green Bay because Bradford's going to turn the ball over too much. It's just that simple. I mean, it's week 6. He's got to clean this up by now. He has to clean that. Those interceptions were terrible.
No,
one was a miscommunication.
Yes.
The other one was a completely overthrow in Ertz, and then the one in the end zone was a horrible throw.
And
horrible throw.
I heard something great. I forget where I heard it, but it's not. I remember we were saying, "Oh, it's early. It's early." Those games. When you're saying it's early, come back to bite you at the end too.
Yeah, we talked about that.
They do.
Here.
So I mean,
and it's like you said a couple weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, whatever it was when you were on the show last. It's you said you said that the excuse runs out. It's early.
Yeah,
it's early. It's week 6. It's getting the middle of the season.
Yeah, it's over.
It's done.
It's over. It's starting to get. I'm wearing a jacket to class. It's not an excuse at all.
Ike Reese said this week about Sam Bradford that he's not totally against Sam Bradford, but he saw a Seattle team with Russell Wilson who wasn't throwing for 4,000 yards, who wasn't doing all that stuff, but he managed a game and he let his defense do the work and he put points on the board when necessary.
That's fine.
But he didn't turn the ball over. So that's what you need to see from Sam Bradford down this stretch, and hopefully we can get that.
Hopefully, yeah, that's the thing. And if the defense can create some turnovers, I think we'll be all right. We'll get back to the Eagles a little bit later when we do our game picks. Let's switch gears to what happened last night.
Something not that chill happened last night.
All right.
Boom, boom, boom,
Kai, you said
boom.
you had something.
Yeah.
Right? So go ahead. What happened
Well,
last
I
night?
mean, first of all, this has been one of the best MLB playoff series so far. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it. I mean, every game, now there's been a couple blowout games, but I'm just the intensity.
Yeah.
We play baseball and I can't even watch a full play, a baseball game. Sometimes not even a playoff game, but these games have been awesome. Daniel Murphy.
Killing it.
What are you eating for breakfast, son? Wow.
Killing
And
it.
why are they still throwing to him? That's my other question.
That's if it's not like it's not.
People are getting on base in front of him.
I could expect it from Yoenis Cespedes or David Wright even, but Daniel Murphy.
He has 6 games in a row where he's hit a home run. And this is my fun fact for the day. Whoa. The last person to do this was Carlos Beltran in 2004 for the Astros. The next year, he got paid $119 million with the Mets.
See, here's the thing though. This could be David Freese 2.0 because we saw David Freese have the one,
Yeah, stellar postseason.
great postseason, and all of a sudden he
got paid.
Got paid.
Well,
and that was it.
Well, I don't care if it's the Mets. If it's Daniel Murphy's getting paid after this year.
I'm looking at the New York Post right now. One of the headlines from the sports section this morning was comparing him to Lynn Sanity.
Oh God.
I'll tell you what, New York's tough, man. They're going to the World Series. This guy has carried the team on his back. And I see why they're mad, though, because, you're going to win, say you win the World Series. He's getting paid next year to stay. So guess what? Have fun for the next, because guess what? Daniel Murphy is not doing this every year.
He won't be able to walk in the streets of New York.
Oh my! Look at Harvey. Look at Harvey.
Yeah.
He got paid. Now look at him. So, New York, enjoy it now, but...
Did you see the Murphy thing they had on the Cubs? The Murphy jinx. Did you see that?
Yeah.
The Billy Goat was Murphy.
Yeah.
Hey, the Cubs are going to be good, though. Cubs are young.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be...
They're third best record in the majors.
They have a squad. If they can keep all those young guys together, which I think they can, I think Joe Madden's a perfect guy for that team, too. So if they keep that going, they're going to be a team to be reckoned with. But
I think they need one more arm because Lester's running out.
How many?
And Arrieta can't, Arrieta's not going to
he's good for 2 games a series.
How
that's
often
it.
do you see a young core group of guys stay together in sports these days, though?
But it's hard because
Yeah,
they get
because
paid.
free agency is so
And that's the thing.
tough.
At the Mets, they have there's pitchers, man. They're not going to
And
be able to keep all of them.
you have teams that are willing to pay young guys so much money.
Yeah.
so much money.
Yeah.
You know, and you know the thing that really helps
cap in
it.
baseball.
But dude, if I was these young guys, social media. Look, I mean, if you blow up on social media and you become like a ticket seller, that's so much bargaining for that player.
Odell Beckham.
Look at that. Exactly. Well, I mean, but I'm saying he's saying like David Freese. David Freese got paid.
Yeah.
That's the way it is in today's sports. I mean,
if social media has helped these players so much.
And another thing, look, if you just have 1 year, you're gonna get paid. Tristan Thompson got paid.
Don't get me started on that yet.
Biggest
please
example.
don't get him started on that.
You know, Freeze one postseason. The same with Thompson. One postseason got paid. There's a bunch of Jimmy Butler. He got paid. He's good. He's good. He's not a superstar, and he got paid like a superstar. You know what I mean? At Draymond Green, he's not a super. He got paid like Tristan Thompson got paid. These guys have 1 year or one postseason run, and they just get money.
But guess what? It's not. There's other teams that are willing to pay him that money though. But the Mets, if they want to keep him next year, they're going to have to pay that kind of money that they pay for Carlos Beltran, because guess what? He's going to say, okay, Beltran got paid this. What do I get?
Yeah.
God forbid the kid hits. What if he goes in 8 consecutive games hitting a home run? Then what are you paying him? He might as well bring the Wilmington Blue Rocks out with him next year, because guess what? You don't have any more money to pay. Clay, what do you got?
You got something from last night or no?
You go first.
There really wasn't that.
There wasn't that much in the game.
Okay, well, here, I'll give you something. Preseason. No.
Oh, you're going to give me the Flyers?
I'll give you the Flyers. I know Kai hates hockey. I was watching the game last night. They're down 4-2 in the third period. And a comeback. Wayne Simmons with a goal in the third period. And Giroux with a goal in the third period. And then Giroux in overtime. And I like the overtime rules now. 3-on-3. That's exciting. I can't have a conversation with Kai about this, but I like it. It's awesome.
It keeps the ice open.
I like it. The Flyers look good, though. They look good. I didn't think they were going to be any good, but they look pretty good. They look pretty good. Clay, you got something or no? Should you hit the break?
Nah, hit the break.
Hit the break. Hold on now. I put yeah, you did. I put on Twitter for the show. We have a trivia question tonight during this first segment.
Here we go.
And if you tweet at us the correct answer of the trivia question, you're going to get an Aston Rebels t-shirt. The Aston Rebels, if you don't know who the Aston Rebels are, they're a minor league hockey team in Aston that play at Iceworks. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
For who? I mean, are they affiliate? It's not like baseball. There's no affiliate.
No, it's. I'm not sure. You know what? I gotta look it up. But they're a minor league affiliate team
of somebody.
Yeah, of something. It's like a developmental league, maybe. I think. I gotta double check. But yeah, if you tweet us the correct answer, you'll get an Aston Rebels t-shirt, brand new. So here's the question.
It's a American junior hockey
Since
team.
we're on baseball, it's not a hockey question. Since we were just on baseball, what are the 7 ways to reach first base?
Oh,
all right,
wow.
now this is going to benefit the listener. If you're listening, you can answer this. If you want to Google it, go ahead. But the first person to tweet at us the 7 ways to reach first base, you will get an Aston Rebel t-shirt.
Can I ask a question, though, regarding that?
Yeah.
So, a hit regards every kind of hit, right? There's no single, double, triple. Okay.
So there you go. You got a head start. You got one.
You got one. So a hit is a hit. There's no double, single, triple home run. Okay.
A hit's a hit. You got one. All right, let's hit the break. All right, everybody, welcome back. So, you had the trivia question. If you know the question, if you know the answer, tweet at us. We'll reveal the answer at the end of the show. We already got a couple responses.
Franchise?
I'm not going to tell you if he's correct or not. So, let's get into some fantasy football here, because we kind of, we hit it last week, but not too much. Kind of danced around it. Let's open with the sleepers.
Oh, wow.
Now, I had a little problem here with the sleeper last week with Kai.
Stop it.
Calvin Johnson is not a sleeper.
He
Ever.
Hey,
however,
I blessed him with my sleeper pick, and he delivered.
You were approved by Clay.
Thank you.
I gave it to you.
Because of the stats. Because of the
Calvin Johnson.
He met he almost met him.
He got the 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, 8 catches, 166 yards, and
I
said he just had one touchdown.
No, I know it was 6 catches, 166 yards, and 1 touchdown.
You did say it was.
I said 8 catches, 150 with 2 touchdowns.
Well, you said 180.
No, I said 150. I thought
180.
I didn't see the text.
I thought I said 150. I definitely said 150.
Anyway, Clay, you had Mike Wallace.
Yeah,
and he did not bust. And I had Lamar Miller. Lamar Miller went off. So
Lamar Miller.
Yeah, Lamar Miller, running back for the Dolphins.
Oh wow. Oh.
You just said during the break you want to start getting on this fantasy talk. You don't even know who Lamar Miller is.
I forgot about him.
Jeez.
No, I got a good sleeper this week.
All right. Well, let's hit it. Here's the K. Willie sleeper of the week.
I'm going with Stephon Diggs.
The Vikings guy.
Yep.
Vikings receiver. He's having a good couple weeks. He's a rookie.
The sleeper that everybody in the United States is picking.
You got stats?
No. Stats?
You got some stats?
I can go stats for you. They're playing Detroit. I'll give you 5 catches, 100 yards, and a touchdown.
100 even? 100 yards even?
Got 115. How's
115. All right. So Stephon Diggs for the K. Willie sleeper pick of the week. Clay?
I'm gonna go. He's had 2 pretty good weeks since his suspension, but Antonio Gates, I think he's gonna go off.
Oh my
God. Yeah, that's another one.
Hall of Famer. You gotta
That's
pick
what
a Hall
I'm saying.
of Famer.
He's a tight end.
No, this is hard because
but
this is really hard because
he's a tight end that's not Gronk or Jimmy Graham.
That doesn't make him
can be
not
a
a sleeper. That doesn't make him a sleeper.
No. I'm
he's
saying
not Gronk or Jimmy Graham.
Is a sleeper? See, I was thinking a
I can give
sleeper
you
is
another
somebody
one.
that hasn't done good.
Here's a sleeper. I'll give you my sleeper.
Oh, yeah.
Willie Snead.
Okay.
For the
yeah,
Saints. That's a
deep.
sleeper.
Yeah, that is a sleeper. No, but see, my thing is, it's how you judge the success of the sleeper. Because if you're picking a guy that's not a starter, or isn't a main, you know what I'm saying?
A quality sleeper is someone who puts up that week
That doesn't usually.
points that a stud would get.
Okay.
That is a
Okay, well
that's
then
a
you get into the
sleeper.
conversation of what is a stud.
Adrian Peterson, Forte.
Okay.
That's somebody who would put up points on a week-to-week basis like them.
Antonio Gates is gonna score Gronk-like points this week.
Well, Gates might not play. He just missed two straight days of practice.
But they're limiting him. But he's gonna. It sounds like he's gonna play. But I'll give you one. I think Todd Gurley goes off. Is that a good enough sleeper?
Man, hey, I'll give you Gurley. He's a rookie.
Yeah. I think
he did rush for about 350 yards in 2 games, but I'll give you.
All right, well then I'll give Devontae Freeman.
You went
right. That's different.
All right, man, you guys are getting away with these picks, man. These I'll give you Stephon Diggs.
I'll go 2. Iffy sleepers like that.
Double dip.
I'll do double.
Double dip.
I've been hot every week so far. I need to take a little chance. 4 stars. I'll give you LeGarrette Blount too. How's that?
It's not a sleeper.
I'll give you that.
Stephon Diggs and LeGarrette Blount.
He's not a starter.
Yeah, he's like in between. Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Here's another one. So I verify. I get D's approval on a sleeper. Michael Floyd, a guy who hasn't played that much.
That's fine.
He hasn't played that much this year.
There you go.
That's fine.
Thank you, Herm.
Big.
He's not going to do anything, but it's fine.
I think he's going to have a nice game.
Monday night, Carson
playing Baltimore.
All right, let's go to studs. What stud has the best game of the week?
Oh, this is easy.
Okay.
Carson Palmer. He might
non-quarterback.
Oh, non-quarterback.
Non-quarterback.
No,
we'll do quarterbacks next since we're going to hit fantasy heavy. Position player. Quarterbacks and position players are completely two different.
Okay.
Welcome to fantasy.
Larry Fitzgerald.
All right, fair. That's fair. Larry Fitzgerald.
If he plays, he's probable. But he took a veteran day.
He's probable. Yeah.
He took a veteran. He's only 32, and he took a veteran day.
He's probable every week.
You want to go? You want me to go?
Okay, you can go.
LaShawn McCoy. No Tyrod Taylor. No Sammy Watkins.
Yeah, but that's offense. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
It's awful.
No, never mind. That was a brain fart. Bruh. That was a bruh.
Man.
That was a bruh moment.
All right, let me see here for a stud. That's gonna go off. Hopkins.
Good one.
DeAndre Hopkins. Let me read you his stats, what he's done the past 3 weeks.
Well, yeah, I know, but
9 for 157, 11 for 169, and 10 for 148.
Yeah, but we're not playing flag football in the backyard.
No,
they've been keying on him all week.
Yeah, he's all week.
All year.
How about all year? He's
he
breaking
had a
records.
couple good weeks.
I want to give you. I texted Kai this today because Kai's trying to get into like the FanDuel DraftKings, like trying to learn the strategy.
What?
But this is I have Antonio Gates in my my lineups this week, and
if he plays, I like him. If he plays,
yeah, I think he's gonna play. He's an older dude. He hasn't played at all. They're giving him some time to recoup. It's only his second game. Oakland's given up 32 receptions for 388 yards and 6 touchdowns in 5 games to tight ends.
Whoa!
That's why if he doesn't play, I like Ladarius Green.
Can I ask a question? I couldn't even sleep last night thinking about this.
What? Fantasy? You couldn't sleep?
Yeah, couldn't sleep last night.
Oh man, he's
Kirk Cousins against the Bucks.
Yeah, you texted me this today.
Same.
Kirk Cousins against the Bucks. I don't know. He didn't play bad against the Jets. I think he was, 29 for 42, 194, 1 touchdown, 1 pick against the Jets. That's not terrible for Kirk Cousins.
No, it's not.
And then you're playing the Bucks.
I like Cousins.
He's gonna be down there. It's gonna be nice and warm.
You said you have Carson Palmer. I like him better.
Yeah, you can get Carson. Carson Palmer's gonna go absolutely bananas this week.
If I don't do good this week, I'm done.
No, you're not. It sucks you right in.
You're hooked.
It sucks you right in. All right. Well, let's go to the bra moment of the week. All right. So, bra moment. Who wants to go first? Kai?
Bra moment of the week? Gosh, man.
Does he even remember what this is? You haven't been here in a while.
Yeah, can I get the rules re-explained to me for the bra moment
All right,
of the
bra
week?
moment of the week is something that you saw in your everyday life or TV that just kind of made you say,
Bruh.
Okay, I got a definite one.
all right.
Not gonna say any names. Or say I can say I don't want to get in trouble for this for who I bring in. Getting a sandwich at a school venue.
Mhm.
Okay. The worker behind the counter. Sir,
Yeah.
what do you want? I'll take a chicken tender wrap, please. What do you want on it? Lettuce, tomato, provolone, hot sauce, ranch. All right. Want a pickle? Yeah, I'll get a pickle. All right. Get my wrap, go to the line, pay for it. Go to sit down, bite into it. There's no chicken in my wrap.
Bruh.
There's no chicken in my wrap. It was lettuce, tomato, provolone,
Bruh.
hot sauce, and ranch.
Oh boy.
I paid $5.15.
So wait, what'd you do?
I
you
went
had
back.
to go back up.
I went back, and they said I took the chicken out and ate it.
Bruh.
What?
That's worse.
What?
Yep.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Wow.
I-
That's a good one.
Can I go?
I
I can't
was-
top that. I can't top that.
Go ahead, Clay.
Cam Newton said yesterday in his press conference after practice that he wants to have NFL analysts from ESPN, Fox, anywhere. He wants their pay to start being deducted for incorrect game picks.
Bruh.
Wait, Cam Newton, what?
Who's Cam Newton to say this?
Because they
Hey, he's
all
5-0.
picked the Seahawks.
That's fine. Because what? Because he beat the Seahawks?
Yeah,
because they all
he
picked the
felt
Seahawks.
He felt like he wasn't respected.
I act like he won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He beat a
So-
2-3 team.
So he said either have pay incentives for correct picks.
To
Wait,
who?
you're talking
To
about
who?
for like Chris Berman and like
Oh,
Keith
so
Johnson?
Yeah,
those
yeah.
guys pay.
No.
No. They get paid based on
ESPN
the
pays
correct picks.
Them based on their correct.
That's what I'm
picks or
saying.
incorrect
So
picks.
ESPN would pay the NFL Live guys.
Berman, Mike Ditka,
Yeah.
all those guys.
Did Cam Newton graduate college?
Bruh.
No. Did Cam Newton graduate high school?
No.
Bruh.
Man. All right, I got one. Let's go to we'll go to the other side of that game. Seattle this past week, backup running back or third string, whatever you want to call him, Fred Jackson.
Oh,
All right,
boy.
just came over picked him up from Buffalo. Fred Jackson now, he's got to be in his upper 30s,
Yeah,
mid
he's
30s,
old.
right? He's drag racing right near the stadium. Drag racing. Now, who's he drag racing?
Yeah.
Marshawn Lynch. Drag racing. 2 running backs on your team at 2 and 4 are drag racing each other.
Marshawn Lynch has been hurt.
He's been hurt drag racing sports cars.
They only called him
Bruh.
because they found the Skittle Trail.
Yeah. And now they got a game tonight against San Francisco.
I
You
mean-
know it's going to be brought up.
I mean, you've seen the video of him driving the golf cart at Cal, right?
Yeah.
Or the
Yeah.
The trainer
trainer's
cart. Yeah.
I would have
Yeah.
loved to hear the conversation
Between
before this
Pete-
drag race.
I would love to hear the conversation with Pete Carroll with Marshawn Lynch after.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Yeah.
You're already fined.
Yeah, I don't think he cares. So there you go. There's the bra moments of the week. That might have been the best one, Kai. That was a good one.
I should have saved that for the problem, honestly.
That was a good one, man.
And you know what? Like I said, I didn't want to, get anybody fired because I couldn't believe it happened, to tell you the truth. You know, I was trying to get a nice source of protein. I had a 3-hour class, and I went vegetarian for a meal.
Yeah, you never know who's listening. All right, got 5 minutes until the break. Let's go back to some fantasy stuff. Yeah. Now, let's go back to the quarterbacks. All right, so Kai, you think Carson Palmer is going to have the best week out of the quarterbacks?
Yeah, but I'm stuck. Yeah. I'm stuck.
Now, here's the thing.
Can't be stuck there.
Carson Palmer in, daily fantasy sports is a little pricey for some people. Kirk Cousins would be another good option. Right. So you go Carson Palmer, your other hand would go Kirk Cousins. Clay, your high hand would go who, and your low hand would go who?
My high hand would also go Carson Palmer.
Okay.
And unfortunately, my low hand earlier in the week when I was looking at all the guys would have been Tyrod Taylor, but he's out. Mm-hmm. He's not going to play.
He does seem to put up good numbers.
And especially against Jacksonville, he would have the running numbers and the throwing numbers. I'm going to go Ryan Fitzpatrick against New England.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I think the Jets are going to be able to move the ball at the running game, and then they like to throw the ball in the red zone. Brandon Marshall's a monster. New England's run defense is good, but their pass defense is not great.
I would just stay away from that. I don't like. First of all, I don't like any New England. I would stay away from New England's receivers this week because Brady's awesome, but
it's tough defense to throw against.
Great defense. It's gonna be cold. Where's the game at? Is it New England?
It doesn't matter.
It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be up there. It's gonna be cold. I mean, Brady's used to it.
It's in New England.
Yeah, it's in New England. Yeah.
But I would just that's one I X'd off the list. That's not a game I was picking.
Fitzpatrick's not too cheap though. I mean, he's not much cheaper than Carson Palmer.
All right, I will go. My high hand, I'm gonna go Andrew Luck. I think he has a killer game against New Orleans.
Comes back, yeah.
Against New Orleans at home. And my low, I'm gonna go with Derek Carr against San Diego. I think that's gonna be a shootout.
I was thinking. Yeah. I heard that too.
It's gonna be a shootout.
I'll give you another one. I like Josh McCown on the low hand against
St. Louis. Yeah, I was thinking about that.
He might get sacked a lot, but I think he's gonna have good numbers down the field with Barnage and all those weapons.
All right, let's. We did position guys. How about receivers? Because you got to play 3 receivers.
Yeah, receivers are huge.
So it's tough to maneuver your lineup around a little bit with the receiver. So stud receiver. Yeah, actually, let's go. Let's leave out the studs. A middle receiver. A middle type guy. A low guy. Now, low guy would count as Willie Snead.
How about
a sleeper? A middle guy. My middle guy would be T.Y. Hilton because he's kind of middle of the pack.
You think he's middle?
For the season he's having now, I think
I think Moncrief be a low guy, or would he be higher than T.Y. Hilton? Because Moncrief has had great numbers.
I'd put him in the middle.
I'll give you Moncrief as my middle guy because I think
I'm gonna go Hilton.
Martavius Bryant.
Yeah, I'll put him in the middle too. Yeah, I was
Amari Cooper in the middle too.
Mm-hmm.
Would you put Stefan? I mean, my sleeper
Diggs,
Stefan Diggs.
I'll put Diggs low. I'll put him low.
You think low?
Mm-hmm. So there you go. So we gave you some good advice here with the fantasy picks. Carson Palmer seems to be a favorite pick on Monday night. I think that's a lock.
There's some. I mean,
don't overthink it.
I know, but the Ravens
go with your gut.
The Ravens aren't. I mean, they're not great, but
they're not good at all.
Yeah, I know.
1-5. Steve Smith said that's like running into a brick wall.
See, I'm having a trouble because this is like the first year that the Ravens haven't had a stellar not a stellar, but
the thing is they lost Terrell Suggs. Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Guy we didn't mention tonight, Freeman, Devontae.
Oh,
gotta have him.
Yeah, you can't.
You gotta somehow find a way to play him. He's too involved.
Until he has a bad game, you can't.
Yeah, you gotta ride high on Devontae Freeman. All right, 7:39. Remember the trivia question? It's still out there. Keep tweeting. Gotta give that Aston Rebel shirt away. We'll hit the break. We'll come back. We'll do the game picks and we'll hit the What's Your Problem.
While all other morning shows are all talk, we're all music, all 98.5 WNUW, radio reinvented.
All right, welcome back. 7:42, coming up on 7:43, we are going to get into our NFL game picks. This is your last chance here to tweet the correct answer for the trivia question. If nobody gets it right, well, nobody gets a t-shirt. That's simple. We'll go next week and we'll auction off the T-shirt next week. So let's go through the picks now. So Kai, you missed the 1 week, right? So you're a little behind.
We filled him in with the lowest record. We thought that was fair.
What do you mean?
So you had 6 and 6
we were
that
6
week.
and 6 that week.
All right, that's fine.
So,
Now let's reiterate here because you weren't here when we said this. The winner of this at the end of the season through the playoffs. We'll go through the playoffs. The winner gets a choice of a Stromboli from Coco's. The winner gets a choice of a Stromboli. What?
I didn't know money was involved. Shoot.
It's not money. It's a pizza.
I might have picked a little carefully.
Well, it's week 6.
I was playing like the Eagles the first 6
weeks. You got time to catch up. You got time to catch
17
up.
weeks.
You got time to get plus the playoffs. You got time. All right, so here we go. Tonight,
I'm
Seahawks and 49ers. I'll take Seattle. Seattle bounces back big time in here.
Seattle.
49ers are playing a little bit better than that for the past couple weeks they have, but I'm still going to take Seattle.
Kaepernick, man, he was getting like E60s done on him. Men's health cover. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised they try to run him out of San Fran. I mean,
We'll take him in Philly.
Yeah, he'd be a good fit.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm taking Seattle as
All
well.
right, so we're on Seattle. No, we'll do that last. Bills and Jaguars. This game's in London, and it's streaming on Yahoo Sports on the internet. So if you want to watch it there.
Oh, you can't watch it like.
I don't know. It's a good question.
That's weird.
It's not a very watchable game. I feel like CBS would carry it.
CBS and Yahoo, I think, are partners.
No,
I don't know.
I don't think that this game's close, but the fact that Tyrod Taylor's not playing and Clay, who else you say?
Bills and Jags.
Watkins, Sammy Watkins.
Watkins isn't playing. I'm gonna go Bortles. And Jackson. I don't think LaShawn McCoy can carry a whole team.
I'm gonna go with Buffalo.
I'm taking Buffalo. I think LaShawn McCoy has a great game.
No, I'll take Buffalo.
Well, he can have a great game, but he ain't winning.
Bucks and Skins. I'm gonna take the Bucks.
Wow, famous Jameis.
I'm gonna take the Bucks.
I gotta go. Kirk Cousins, because I might still put him in one of my leagues. So.
Clay.
Oh boy.
This is actually a really tough game to pick.
I like Washington at home, even though I think Doug Martin's gonna have a good game.
All right, Falcons and Titans. I'll take the Falcons.
Yeah, Falcons.
Falcons get back on track.
Falcons for sure.
Mariota's a little banged up. Saints and Colts. I'll take the Colts.
Colts.
All right, and Saints got a good win. Vikings and Detroit. Minnesota's favored in this game by 2.5.
In Detroit, too.
In Detroit.
Minnesota.
I think this is going to be a shootout.
I'm going to go with Detroit. They just got to win. I'll go with Detroit.
Minnesota.
I'm going to take... Boy, this is a tough one to pick, too. I like Detroit.
All right, Steelers and Chiefs. I'm going to take the Chiefs.
No.
I like the Chiefs here.
With Jamal Charles out?
Yeah, I like the Chiefs here. That's a tough place to play in.
I like Martavis Bryant in this game.
With the third string quarterback?
Yep. I still like him.
I picked Pittsburgh last week and made a steal of a
yeah, you
win
did.
there.
It was a good pick.
But I think I'm gonna go KC at home too.
Mm-hmm. I like the Kansas City at home.
Yeah, Kansas City's a tough place to play.
Browns and Rams. I'll take
another tough game.
I would take St. Louis.
I like Gurley.
That's the sole reason I'm taking him. I think he's gonna control the whole game. There's a lot of bad games this week, man.
What, you mean hard to pick?
No, just not quality games.
I think they're hard to pick games.
Yeah, because they're not quality.
Yeah, they're tough.
I'll go. I'll go Browns.
I'm going St. Louis at home.
All right, Texans and Dolphins. Dolphins coming off a win with a new coach. Played pretty good too. I gotta give him credit. Texans coming off a win. It's in Miami. I'm gonna take. I think the Dolphins keep it rolling.
I'm going Texans.
I think there's new life in Miami. I think they're energized. I'm taking Miami again.
All right, Jets and Patriots. Patriots
as well.
All right. Raiders and the Chargers. This game I think is going to be a big one. Shootout.
Does Phillip Rivers stay hot?
Absolutely. He's got the best numbers out of any quarterback in the NFL right now. Yards and touchdowns.
San Diego's. I'm going to take Oakland. Yeah, I like Oakland.
Nah. San Diego.
Oakland's coming off a bye. They're rested. I like Oakland.
Here's a big game right here.
This is a tough one for me. Oakland, San Diego. I think I'm going to go with Phillip Rivers at home, though.
All right.
Antonio Gates playing.
All right, here's one of the games of the week. Cowboys and the Giants. This is a battle for second in the division right now, depending on what the Eagles do. I'm going to go with oh, man.
Now, if the Giants would have played somewhat like a team and not like a Pop Warner team on
they didn't look. They look
Monday,
like bad Giants football.
I think Tommy Coughlin's going to get him straightened up. I'll go Giants.
Man, I can't. I didn't
by
like the way they played.
By picking Dallas, you're trusting Brandon Wheaton.
I know, that's the thing. I just didn't like the way the Giants played. Yeah, Castle's
is Castle starting?
Yeah, Castle's playing.
Still, that's tough, man. Just hop right in.
They had a bye week.
Still tough.
I'm going to go with Dallas. I think Beckham still might be a little hampered by that hamstring.
This is a make or break week for me or Dave because we picked complete opposites on every game.
I think the Giants do come back strong. I don't think they play that bad 2 weeks in a row because I think they're a solid football team.
All right. Ravens and Cardinals. I'll take the Cardinals. It's Monday Night Football.
I'll tell you what. Buy a ticket for this one. 4,000 tickets left, starting at $30.
Take a flight to Arizona.
If you're in Arizona, man, get to the game.
Anyone from Arizona listening?
Anybody from Phoenix?
Crickets?
I'll take Arizona.
I'm taking Arizona as well.
All right, Eagles and Panthers. Sunday night. Sunday Night Football. Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth.
Great.
Doing a game.
I'm going to watch this game. I'm going to watch this game on mute.
I like it. I love it. I love Chris and Al and Chris. I love it. All right, Eagles, Panthers. I'm taking the Birds. I'm taking the Birds.
Statement game for Philly here, Kai. Who you got?
Panthers, of course.
I'm going to take the Eagles 23-14. Eagles.
I'll go 24-10.
Whoa.
Panthers?
Yep.
Whoa. I'm taking Philly 20-10.
Birds. 20-10. You were close last week with the score.
Yeah,
you said 24-7, and then you changed it to 24-10. You were pretty close though.
I think the Eagles' defense is good.
I think it is too.
I
like
they're going
it.
to give up more than 10 points to Carolina's offense with no weapons on the outside.
I think it is too. I like it. All right, here we go. Let's hit the. Actually, you know what? Let's give the answer to the trivia question away.
Let me see if I can do it
now,
first.
We're having a little bit of a discussion here on Twitter. Somebody thinks they won. However, this person answered incorrectly with their first answer.
Yeah, it's
so I can't give it to you.
One submission.
Sorry, I can't give it to you.
And that person was using the internet. Me and Clay haven't looked it up yet.
I know.
Can't give it to you.
I already got it right.
Oh, you already got it?
Kai, go ahead. Give it a shot.
Let me go hit, walk, hit by pitch, drop third strike, catcher's interference.
The next one's easy. The next two are easy. You got the hard ones.
Really?
Yeah.
So go ahead. You had hit, walk, hit by pitch.
Right. Drop third strike. Catcher's interference.
Right.
You got the two hard ones.
I'm trying to think, man. I don't.
Should help him out.
How long have you been playing baseball?
I said walk.
Yeah, how long have you been playing baseball?
Gosh, I don't know. What are the other two?
You got fielder's choice.
Oh my God! An error?
Yeah.
And you got an error.
No! Wow.
So there you go. Walk, hit by pitch, fielder's choice, reach on an error, strike, drop third strike, a hit, and catcher's interference. That's how you get to first base.
I wasn't even thinking about hitting the ball after that. I thought that was as soon as I said hit the ball, I didn't think about anything hitting the ball.
On Twitter, we had the correct answer. However, like I said, the first that Twitter user gave us the incorrect answer first. So I gotta be technical. I can't give it to you.
Yeah,
Can't give it to you.
I need a new shirt. I'll take it home.
Nah, nobody gets a shirt. All right, here we go. Let's hit the what's your problem.
Houston, we have a problem.
Oh, we got a problem here?
All right, it's that time again. A little past 7:50, and it is time for What's Your Problem?
Yeah.
So here we go. Who wants to get it started? You want me to get it started?
Yeah, get it started.
Yeah,
Get it started.
pull the engine.
All right, here we go. So, now, I'm going through the drive. This is another fast food. Another fast food dilemma.
Well, at least it's not Pop-Tarts and frozen pizza.
No, I'm good. I've been good with the Pop-Tarts. I did have a frozen pizza today, though.
I saw that.
Not
a surprise.
Sorry I didn't leave you any. However, I'm going through the drive-thru right now. I'm at a Chick-fil-A, right? Because I don't eat any other fast food other than Chick-fil-A, and I'm going through the drive-thru, and I'm waiting. You know, you pull up to the first window, you give the money, you get the money back. You go up to the second window. You're sitting there, and as the attendant, I guess, because it's not really a waiter or waitress, the attendant goes to give my food, my bag. She drops it on the floor with my drink, drops it.
You get a new one.
Drink all over the place, right? So now I say, okay, can I at least get it for free since you messed it up? Now I gotta wait extra time. They said, sorry, we can't give it. We're gonna have to charge you full price. If you want to pull around and go back through the drive-thru and reorder, that's fine.
Wow, and
Yeah.
that's coming from Chick-fil-A. That's surprising.
Was it under $10?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you forget your wallet at Chick-fil-A, say, oh, forgot my wallet. Under $10? Company policy. It's yours.
Free?
It's
Really?
yours.
I gotta try that.
No, and you know what else I heard?
I'm gonna try that.
You can use it.
Chick-fil-A's
You
listening.
can use any coupon to any store, and they'll give it to you.
Really?
Yeah, my
I'm gonna
buddy
try
used to
that
work
too.
at Chick-fil-A. My buddy used to use Acme coupons at Chick-fil-A.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
pretty cool.
So go ahead. Who's next?
I'll go because I will leave Kai for last.
All right.
My problem's been going on for a couple of weeks now.
Oh, okay. You all right?
Yeah.
Jeez.
No, this
Need an intervention?
this whole DraftKings dilemma. This guy.
Oh, this thing.
This
Yeah.
guy playing. He was a DraftKings employee.
He's still playing?
No, not still playing. But it's like ongoing.
Right.
DraftKings sent out a big email about how they're doing an internal audit and they're really checking this guy out. How big of a why are they making this a big deal? That's my problem. He's not stealing from DraftKings or stealing from FanDuel. He's not stealing money.
Yeah, I know, but he just has an unfair advantage over everybody else. That's the only thing that I can think of because when you hear something like that, any kind of negative publicity, revolve around money and hurting people's chances. People are quick like that. People don't want to waste their money. They're saying, "Shit, if I'm getting beat for this, I'm not paying for that." So I can see why it happens, but
So go ahead, Kai.
my problem. It's been a couple weeks since I've had a live problem in studio.
Yeah, live one. I've had
a couple.
Had a couple texts.
I had a couple. I was overseas. I had a couple, but my problem. So we're gonna flash back to the month of August here. Laying on my couch, watching TV. Right in my house, we have a wall that everybody signs. They come over, they sign their name on the wall. They see that they're there.
Yeah.
My landlord's standing in the doorway. Hey Joe, how you doing?
All right, I remember this. Yeah.
Good. We have to charge you for that wall. Wait, what? Yeah, it's on your lease. You can't alter the wall. Yeah, I remember. I look on the lease. It says you cannot return property in any altered way following the termination of the lease. It doesn't say in the middle of the lease the landlord can walk in your house and fine you on the spot.
You got knocked.
Also says that he needs to give you an hour notice with a phone call or a 24-hour notice in written form.
So, he has the audacity to send me a fine in the mail. $250.
Oh.
What? $250. I'm a certified artist. I took art in high school all 4 years. I can paint a wall.
Bruh.
$250. They better be painting that thing with gold.
Jeez.
Wow.
$250. Hey, if you hit on
$250. I could buy one of those hoverboards people to go around campus on for $250.
Segways that Reynolds has?
$250. $250. There's some behind that wall he's hiding if it's $250.
I hear the passion in the voice.
Gosh.
The passion.
Could hire a lawyer for $250.
You know what? Now I
hour.
don't even know if I can eat. I'm like, I'm taking donations. I'm starting a fund me account. If you want to fund me so I don't eat ramen and cereal all week, let me know. But besides that, yeah, that's my problem.
Wow.
And I might become a landlord for that problem, so I can fine people for walking the wrong way outside of my building.
Man.
I'm done.
All right, everybody. That's a show. That is the show. All right, so next week, next Thursday at 7, we'll take you right up until kickoff. Again, follow us on Twitter. We did have a late person tweet for the trivia question. However, again, sorry, we already gave the answer away, and then you tweeted. Nice try. But try again next week. We'll have another trivia question, and we'll have the Aston Rebels t-shirt on hand for you. So, again, until next week, Clay, Kai, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
I'm Kristian DeLuzio. We will take you up until kickoff.
Birds,
Now
go
Birds.